saying that kind of stuff because they're human effing beings and they have lives and priorities away from a sport. I mean, sports honestly are dumb and we love them. I mean, let's just be honest. They don't really matter. Sports don't matter in long-term life. I mean, they're great and amazing and we all love them. But I mean, these guys got to live too and have families. You can't be getting after people for living outside the sport that pays them. So that's how I feel about that. That's my take.
I can't really add to that. That's exactly how I feel. I mean, these guys have lives, and hockey is their job, but we all have lives outside of our job. And, we're not expected to not have families because we have our jobs that we have to deal with. It's exactly the same for them. I mean, Corey Perry was a guy that got a lot of flack for getting married and having a kid and how that affected his play. But, of course it's going to affect his play, but you can't criticize the guy for wanting to have a family. I mean, that comes first. And, I mean, I'm not surprised we're seeing it on Ducks Nation. That's kind of what you expect. I mean, the Ducks Reddit at times is essentially the same thing. Not everybody, of course, but there's always some people out there where you see these types of comments where, hockey doesn't come first for these guys. That's what you got to remember. And it's sad that we see this, but again, I'm not surprised. It's not only the Ducks community we see this. We see this all over the place. In every hockey fan base, you're going to have those couple of people who put out something stupid. At least the majority of people know that they're stupid. I think that's the good thing.
No, it's true. I agree. We got a comment in there from Chase saying we should cover prospect camp. I know that might be hard for Eddie, but I plan on going to the camps. I plan on going to training camp as well, so you can look for coverage there for sure. I know that's deeper into summer. Mm-hmm. Gordon Mame asked what we do for a living. I'm kind of like, I guess you could say, a project manager. I work at tech companies mostly, so that's what I do. And Eddie's crazy because he works and is a full-time student and does podcasts and has a family and he's 3 hours ahead and his favorite team is Anaheim. So he got a lot on his plate.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about full-time careers, then I'm a student right now. I've got a year left, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully after that I'll actually be working in hockey, depending on if this internship goes anywhere or not. That's the goal. But for now, unfortunately, I'm a student. Just finished exams literally last week. I'm on the road right now. So again, if you guys were just getting to this point, even if you're live, if you're not live and you're hearing a lot of audio issues and cutouts this time that you're normally not used to, that's my fault. Sorry. I'm on the road kind of in between places right now because I'm in the middle of a move to St. Catharines to do my internship, so the Wi-Fi is not necessarily the greatest. So that's why we've had some cutouts on this show. But for the next one, I'll be all moved in, all set up for whatever show we do, whether it be something after this or the draft or free agency or whatever it ends up being. We'll actually have good internet connection, so you won't have to deal with, as Gordon Bombay said, us sounding like robots. So...
dude, you literally cut out as you were saying that you
perfect
were sorry
timing,
for cutting out.
Right? So if you got all of that, it'll be better for the next show. So sorry for
too funny.
For the cutouts. Of course, perfect timing. When I'm talking about cutouts, I end up cutting out.
So that's great, man. But we appreciate everybody who hopped on live today. You know who you are. You guys are always regulars on here and make it fun for us and add to the show's content for sure. That was our season recap. Eddie, do you got anything you want to toss in before we wrap for the night?
No, I think that's it. Just keep tuned. We'll have, like I said on the last show, if you guys didn't hear the final post-game show of the season, we still will be having a giveaway despite Forever Mighty 3 Stars being over. We'll be doing it. It'll be from Cool Hockey. Not sure if it'll be a jersey or a $50 gift card from Cool Hockey. It'll be one or the other depending on how we end up splitting that up. But it'll be one of them. So stay tuned. That will be in May, and we'll have that out, and we'll have some content out. Like Patrick said earlier, we'll try and get something out. It all depends on what really comes out and what we decide to do. If there's nothing before the draft, then it might just be a draft show that comes up. But we're working on stuff. So stay tuned. Most of our updates will come out on Twitter, but we do have Facebook and an Instagram where we put out a lot of updates as well. So if you haven't found them, it's Forever Mighty on Facebook, and I believe it's also just Forever Mighty on Instagram as well. So check those out.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit us up. And if you haven't already, I know I say it every show, go ahead and go to iTunes and hit subscribe. Give us a 5-star. And if you have 30 seconds to type a nice message about us, that'd be great. Share us everywhere you can to help spread the word. You guys are what makes it happen for us, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a show. We'd be talking to nobody, and we understand that and appreciate it. We love you guys and talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.